again. Welcome to today's attempt at that TimeGuessr puzzle, the game that tests your history knowledge and your geography knowledge. We've been given a series of 5 photos, just like this one. For each one, we have to say when in history was it taken, anywhere from yesterday, really, or today, to 1900. And we also have to say where in the world was it taken. So you get points for being close on both your history knowledge and your geography knowledge, as I said. So it tests both. I'm rubbish at both, but I usually aim for about 2/3. So we'll see how we get on today. And obviously feel free to play along at home and leave some comments in the chat with your guesses. Now, black and white photos are always my nemesis, and we get quite a lot of them in this game. And my nemesis, because they always feel like they could be anywhere from about 1900 to 1980. This one's got quite a lot of cars in, so I don't think that is going to be 1900. That is, I think... Oh, I was going to say everything looked German, but now I'm not so sure. I don't know why I thought German. Maybe it's because I saw German... Did I see the word German somewhere? There we go, Germanos. But I don't think this is German. MacBook Air. Wow, I think this is a really tricky photo, because clearly, if the MacBook Air is being advertised, it's not going to be in the era that you would usually think is black and white. This feels lay lunar with accents like that. I want to say something like Romanian. Let's see if there's any other clues. Sheriff Louis, coffee department. What does that say? I can't quite read that. 10% something, 10% reduced. Gratuit, that's free in French. Is the rest of it really French? I don't think so. Feels like it's got to be Europe though. How old is the MacBook Air? I've got no idea, but we're going to go something like 2017, I don't know. Is there any other clues? Not really. I just have to try and work out what language this is in. It's definitely not French, but 2 really does seem to be French. Delanumai? I don't know. I'm going for Romania because I've got no better guesses. It feels like it is in Europe, so hopefully I'll at least be somewhat close. Let's just try the middle of Bucharest. Oh, spot on with the year and spot on with the location. Wow. It's all downhill from here. Okay, maybe it's not downhill because clearly this is New Delhi. And it's not black and white. So how old do I think this was? Naveen Properties, a real estate agent. Okay. I mean, everyone's covering their mouth. Is that because it's 2020? Surely not. The photo quality doesn't really look good enough for it to be 2020, but I suppose it could be. If it's not 2020, then I've got no idea where I'm going to go for. I feel like I've got to go earlier than that, though. Let's go 2015, because then at least, even if it's yesterday, I'll be at most a decade out. Trouble is, it might be in the 80s or 90s. It's very difficult to tell from this photo. We will zoom in. Delhi's up here, isn't it? Yes. How much do I want to zoom in? I'm not going to know what all the road names are, so let's just plonk it in the middle again. Oh, it was 90s. I said it might be 80s or 90s. I did think it might be a lot earlier, just based on the quality of the photo. Bubonic plague and pneumonic plague. Wow. I do not remember that at all. Well, I mean, I wasn't very old. 0 points for year, that's a bit of a disaster. We will move swiftly on. Oh wow, what is going on here? Keystone View Company, manufacturers made in USA. Do I want to move my head? I think I'm going to have to. Let's zoom out. Meadville, PA, New York, Portland, London, England, Sydney, Australia. 1929. I don't think that's 19209. I think that's probably just the code or the serial number. What is going on? Which war do we think this is, just before or just after? I mean, is that the Houses of Parliament? I mean, this feels very American, but it looks British. I think I'm going to go London. I mean, it says, again, Fast Friends. It doesn't look like a celebration. I was going to go at the end of the war, but I might have to go at the start of the war. Well, let's go middle of the war, because America probably didn't get that involved at that point. Yeah, let's just go for London, Westminster. Where exactly do we want to go, do we think? Big Ben. What side of the river do we think this is? Let's just go there. I don't know. Okay, 192 metres off, I will take that, and it was 1918. I said it wasn't going to be right at the start of the war. We're back on track. And let's move on to the next one, and let's move my face back a bit into the middle so we can see the score for what it's worth. Right. This is definitely 80s, 90s, early 2000s, isn't it? Just from the quality of these televisions. Penstar, or Penstar. That feels Hungarian for some reason. But I'm not completely convinced. But I'm not sure there's going to be too many other clues. Can I read any of these names? Danko Notak. Never heard of him. There's definitely some English ones in here, but they're really not helping me narrow down what year this is. Alar Kozbal. I mean, it's clearly European, isn't it? This looks like a Hungarian name. Could be Germany, I suppose, as well. Brahms, Schumann, that's just the classical music section. Podzimny concert. I mean, to be fair, one of the reasons I'm thinking Hungarian is just because we seem to have a lot of Hungarian photos in this game. I mean, I did say 80s, 90s, 2000s. I'm leaning more towards the early part of that, because these are pretty old tellies. It could be even earlier than the 80s. Let's just go 83, why not? And I'm going to go Budapest, because it's pretty central in Europe, so even if it's not the right country or even the right city, we should be quite close. Who is this? I mean, that really feels, if not Hungarian, then maybe Slovakian, but that will still be quite close, won't it? It was Budapest, and it was early 80s. Wow, we've had 3 absolute bangers so far today. Surely it's all downhill on the last one. Okay. Cardinals. Oh, where do the Cardinals play? Is it Arizona Cardinals? The trouble is, even if I knew what city this was, they could be playing away. It feels unlikely, but it's possible. That would possibly be a very helpful sign if I could read it. Washington Cardinals? No. I really want to say Arizona Cardinals. Or is it Arizona Diamondbacks? What is that thing in the top left? Is it meant to be... it looks like it's saying LA, but it's not the Los Angeles Cardinals. Oh, I don't know where the Cardinals play. Okay, so again, for year, it's not black and white. This could be 70s, 80s or 90s. It doesn't look modern enough to be after that. It doesn't look old enough to be before that. Although there's people with cameras, so I'm thinking actually more likely to be 90s. Don't think it can be much earlier. So maybe it is going to be 2000s. Am I going to just go Arizona? Do I even know where Arizona is? Let's go 90s. We'll go 98. How central is Arizona? It's here. Oh no, that's Arkansas. Where's Arizona? is Arizona. I'm going to go Phoenix. I'll be very annoyed if it's somewhere on the East Coast, because then I'll be miles away, even though I'm in the right country. It's Arizona Diamondbacks. So where are the Cardinals? San Francisco, Colorado, Denver, Dallas Cardinals, no. Chicago Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals, could be St. Louis Cardinals. I'm going to make a very late change and go for St. Louis. It's St. Louis! Wow! And, okay, it was 10 years off, but I still salvaged some points for the year. Oh, I remembered. I would never have got that without seeing the name on the map. St. Louis Cardinals, wow, okay. 41,755. That could easily be my best score on camera. Very happy with that. Not to say I've got loads of higher scores off camera, to be fair. Oh, if I hadn't messed up that second one with the year and been 21 years off about the Indian year, I'd have got even higher. Very happy with that. 83%. That is easily my best ever, I think. But, I don't know, maybe they were extra easy today. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.